Hi everybody, welcome to our session today. So we're going to be doing a mobility session today, some stretching, not too much of the muscle activation today. So it's just going to be a feel good session. So you can stand on your mat, toes facing forward, hip distance apart, look out in front of you. And you're going to inhale, drop the chin down to the chest, stretching into the back of the neck. And exhale, you're going to look up to the ceiling. Stretch those front neck muscles. And again, inhale, drop the chin down to the chest. And exhale, look up to the ceiling to stretch the front of that neck. And inhale, drop that chin down. And exhale, look up to the sky. Bring the head back to the center, look over to the right side of the room. Drop the chin down to the chest and look over to the left. And again, drop the chin down to the chest and over to the side. Dropping that chin down and try and look behind the shoulder so you really get a nice stretch into those lateral neck muscles. And drop. And over. Bring the head back to the center. Lift the shoulders up. Lower those shoulders down. And again, lift those shoulders up. And you lower. One more, lift the shoulders up. Lower the shoulders down. Drop the chin to the chest. Gently roll down just halfway. So when your fingertips get opposite your kneecaps, stop there. Pull the pubic bone into the stomach, really trying to round in that lower back. Breathe in, we're going to hold it here. And as you breathe out, gently roll the spine all the way back up to standing tall. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and exhale, drop the chin. And we go back down just to halfway. Stop when the fingertips are in line with the knees. Breathe in to hold it here. And breathe out to round. And lift tall out of those hips. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the chin. Rolling just halfway down. Stay here. Place the hands just above the knees. Bend the knees a little bit more. And put weight into the hands. As you inhale, you're going to extend just the head and chest forward, collarbone going towards the front of your mat. Exhale, round the spine, pull the pubic bone into the stomach. And exhale, go through neutral. And extend the head and chest forward. And exhale, curl and round. It's basically like a cat and camel, just with the hands on the knees. And curl and round. And one more. Inhale. Extend the head and chest. And exhale, round in the spine. Slowly lift yourself all the way back up to standing. Reach both arms up to the ceiling. Interlace the hands. Push the palms up to the sky. Reach up and over to the right side of the room. Lift through the center and over to the left side of the room. Come back to the center, release the arms. Drop the chin down to the chest. This time we're going all the way down to the mat. Place the hands down onto the floor. Try and get the palms of the hands down. If you can only get your fingertips, that's okay. If you can't get your fingertips, bend the knees just a little bit and try and get closer down to the ground. Let the head hang down to the floor so you're not using those neck muscles to hold the weight of the head up. Inhale through the nose, and as you breathe in, let's slowly start to restack the spine. Lifting up, keeping weight evenly between the feet. Inhale and exhale, drop that chin. And go up and over. And try and get those fingertips down to the mat. Take the nose a little bit closer this time. And if you're doing this early in the morning, your body is going to struggle with the stretches just a little more.
just because those muscles are still quite tight. Inhale and exhale. Gently press off the fingers as you lift back up to standing tall. Reach those arms up to the ceiling. Open those arms out. Try and push the hands past the shoulders to get a stretch into those pecs. Interlace the hands behind the back. Lift the sternum up to the ceiling and push the hands away from the glutes. Then drop the chin down. And we're rolling, lifting those arms up to the ceiling. And just allow that stretch to go through into the shoulders. Let gravity pull those arms forward. Keep the head dropped. And then gently release the hands. Let the arms float back down to your mat. Pressure into the palms of the hands if you can get there. Otherwise, the fingertips, that is okay. Or also, you're going to bend the knees as you breathe in. Try and go nice and deeply into that bend, but keep the heels on the ground. Then exhale, extend the legs and take the nose down to the shins. And again, inhale, bend those knees. And exhale, stretch the legs and nose goes down towards the shins. Inhale, bend the knees nice and deep. And exhale to stretch. 2 more. Make sure that you're breathing through all of these movements to make sure that you're relaxing into those muscles. And 1 more. Inhale, bend those knees. And exhale, stretch the legs. Hold it here. Grab the outside of the right ankle with the left arm. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling and open those shoulders out to the side. Then bring that arm back down. Grab the outside of the left ankle with the right hand. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling, really rotating into that waist. And bring the left arm back down. Walk the hands forward into an up stretch position, that upside down letter V. Push the chest back through the arms and then gently walk the heels down into the ground, stretching into those calves, and keep the tailbone going up to the sky. And then push both heels down into the ground. Lift up onto your toes and press those heels down. And again, inhale to lift, exhale to press. And you inhale to lift and exhale, press. 1 more. Let's lift. Press the heels down. Hold it here. Lifting the tailbone up a little higher, pushing the heels down a little bit more. And then walk the hands back to the toes and slowly round that spine, coming all the way back up to standing. I'm going to face you. You're going to rotate the shoulders over to the right. You drop the chin down to the chest and you roll down on that right side. Keep those knees a little bit bent. You'll feel the stretch go into the opposite side in the lower back. Inhale and exhale. Roll up on that right side. And then rotate the shoulders through the center over to the left. Drop the chin down to the left side. Roll down on that left side with the knees a little bit bent. One side may be more restricted than the other. That's okay. Just means the muscles are tighter on that side. Inhale to hold. Exhale, gently roll the spine, coming all the way back up. Rotate the shoulders back to the center. Come to the front of your mat. You're going to kneel down onto one leg. Let's take the right leg back first so we're all the same. Then you're going to reach the arms up to the ceiling and you're going to place the hands onto the front knee. Take the pelvis forward. Make sure that the heel is in line with the front knee so it's not sitting behind it. And hold it here. Inhale. And exhale, stay here. And again, inhale. And exhale to hold it. 1 more, breathe in.
And as you breathe out, straighten the front leg. Reach the arms up to the ceiling and just reach forward, taking the hands to either side of the ankle or the calf, whichever you can manage. Try and keep the back flat, so don't round over. You'll get more of a stretch with that back staying flat. Toes go up to the ceiling, hold it here. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale. And as you exhale, place the sole of the foot down, take the pelvis forward, hands go up onto the knees. And then reach the arms up to the ceiling if you want more of a stretch into that right hip flexor. Keep the torso up to the sky. And then straighten the front leg. Take the hands down to either side of the ankle and hold it here. Then push the right hand down into the ground. Lift the left arm up to the ceiling. And bring that arm back down. Take the left leg backwards. Straighten both legs so you're going into a plank position. Hold it here. Bring the left foot forward between the hands and push the hips down to the ground. Keep the right hand into the floor. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling. And place that left arm back down. Good. Join the feet together. Bend those knees. Try and go as low as you can. Stretching out into the Achilles and into the calves. Stretch the legs. Grab each ankle with each hand. Pull the nose closer to the shins. And gently roll the spine. Coming all the way up to standing. Take that left leg backwards, kneeling down onto it. Hands go to the front knee. Right heel is in line with the right knee. And you hold it here. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. Getting oxygen to those muscles. Getting the blood flowing. Inhale and exhale. Straighten the front leg. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Reach forward to either side of the ankle. And try and straighten and lengthen the back a little bit more. Think of the sternum going towards the toes. And hold it there. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Place the sole of the foot back down onto the ground. Place hands onto the right knee. Then lift the arms up to the ceiling to get more of a stretch. Lengthen that spine out of the hips. Hold it there as you breathe in. And stay here as you breathe out. And again, inhale. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Take the hands down to the mat. Chest goes forward towards those toes. Good. Keep the left hand pressing down. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Just open out that chest. Look up to the fingertips. And exhale, place that hand back down. Place the sole of the foot down, lift the back knee up. You're going to reach the right arm up to the ceiling again in that long lunge position. Hold it here. Keep pushing the pelvis down towards the mat to lengthen out. Open up that hip flexor. And exhale, bring that hand back. Join the feet together. Bend all the way down so that you sit
onto your glutes. Try and keep the arms forward just for a little challenge.
There we go. Sit up nice and tall as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently roll down onto your back. Placing the feet down onto your mat. Arms pushing down into the floor. Just take a deep breath in, and I want you to lift your toes up off your mat. Really spread them out. And exhale, press them down into the floor. And again, lift the toes up and off the mat, stretching into the bottom of that foot. And exhale, push those toes down. And let's go again, lift them up. It's a small movement. And exhale, press down. Lift the shoulders up to the ears, slide the arms up on the mat. And exhale, press those arms down. And again, inhale, lift, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, draw the scapula down. Feel the connection between your mat and your scapula. And one more, lift those shoulders up. Press them down into the mat. Gently rock the pelvis forwards and backwards, just to get some movement into that pelvic region. And again, rock forward and rock back. Then find your neutral pelvis. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Take the arms back over the head. Tilt the pubic bone into the belly button. We're getting mobility into the spine as you roll those hips up. Reach the fingertips away from the shoulders. Inhale to hold. And exhale, roll the spine back down. Curling, decompressing those discs. Bend the elbows to a 90 degree on either side of the body. And straighten those arms back up above the head, tilt into the pelvis. And lift those hips up. Inhale to hold. And exhale, reach the hands away as you lower the vertebra onto the mat. Release to your neutral, bend those arms into the 90 degrees, pushing the elbows and the back of the palms down, and extend those arms. Tilt, lift the spine up. Inhale, and exhale, roll back down. Curling, don't rush the movement. And release to neutral. Bend those elbows out to 90 degrees. Exhale, reach them back up above the head. One more. Tilt and lift those hips. Hold it here. Bend the elbows. Elbows down to the floor. Extend the arms back up above the head. Exhale, roll the spine. Rounding back down into the mat, release to neutral. Bend those elbows, hold it here. Lift the fingertips up to the ceiling and try and press the palms of the hands down onto the floor. Try not to lift the shoulders up as you do that, so press those scapula down into your mat. Keep the contact with the scapula. Then reach the arms up and take the back of the hand down to your mat, so we get into that external rotation. Shoulder stretch, lift, and let's internally rotate. And again, reach the fingers up and all the way back. And one more lift. And try and press those palms down towards the floor. So we should be on the floor on both sides. That is the aim. Then lift the arms back up. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Open the arms to a T, straight elbows. Cross the right knee over the left knee. And take both legs over to the right side of the room, looking back. Jokes over to the left side of the room, looking back to that right arm. And then bring the legs up through the center. And cross the right leg, cross the left leg over. And take both knees over to the right and look back to that left arm. And then gently bring the legs back to the center. Place the feet back to hip distance apart. Keep the feet pressing down, and then take both knees over to the right and look back to the other side. And then we go through the center. Take the knees over and look back to the opposite arm. And we go through the center, one more each side, over to the right. And last one through the center and over to the left. Bring both legs up to the center. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Lift the right leg up to tabletop. Grab behind the right thigh. And think of pushing that left knee backwards. If you want more of a stretch into your left glute, push the left elbow into the left knee and pull the right leg closer towards the chest. And then take the left leg off, extend the left leg out along the floor and hug the right knee into the chest. Stretching into that left hip flexor. Bend the left knee, place the foot onto the ground. Lift the right leg up to tabletop. Take the arms out to a T. We do little circles out and around with that right knee. Circle around. Keep that left knee still. And keep the rib cage down into the mat with the shoulders pressing into the floor. Then let's reverse the circle, go in the opposite direction. And circle around. And let's do 3 more around. And 2 more. And 1 more. Lift the leg up to the ceiling. Walk the hand up behind the calf. Hold it here. Straighten the left leg out along the mat if you can. If it's too much, keep the left leg bent. Flex the right foot and then point the toes. And again, flex the right foot and point the toes. And again, flex and point. 2 more. Flex. Try and pull the leg a little closer to the chest. 1 more. Flex and point. Hold. Pull that leg closer. Hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down onto the mat. Reach both arms back over the head. Then circle the arms around to the T. Bend the knees. Place the feet onto the floor. Float the left leg up. And we go into our circles. Out and around. Keeping that right knee still. Out and around. And we go for 3. And circle 2 more. And circle around 1 more. In the opposite direction. Let's go for 5. And circle around 4. Take the leg away and around for 3. And around for 2. And 1 more circle. Place that leg down. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Lift the left leg up to tabletop. And hold it here. Push the right elbow into the right knee. And just pull that left leg closer towards you. To get a stretch into that right glute. And just hold it as you inhale. And as you exhale, Place that leg down. Extend the right leg out along the mat. Hug the left knee into the chest. Pushing the right toes away to open up into that hip flexor. And then straighten the left leg up to the ceiling. Walk the hands up to behind the calf. Pushing that right leg away. One side might be tighter than the other. And just hold it there. Breathing in. Flex the foot. And then point the toes. And again, flex the foot. And point the toes. And flex. And you point. And two more. Flex. And point. And one more time. Flex. Point the toes. Draw that leg closer towards the chest. And then extend that leg away from you. Use it to help you come up to sitting. Straighten both legs out along the mat, hip distance apart. Reach the arms forward. Drop the chin to the chest and just roll forward, grabbing the bottom of the foot or your ankles or your shins, whichever you can manage. As you breathe in, extend the chest forward. And as you breathe out, round in the spine and just push away from those feet. And again, inhale, extending that chest forward. And exhale to round, curl that lower back. And you breathe in to press forward. Exhale, round and curl. One more. Inhale, press forward. Push the hands against the feet. Exhale to round. And release it. Squeeze the legs together. Rolling up to sitting. Move back onto all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes underneath you. Lift those hips up into the air. This position should feel easier now. Gently walk the feet to the hands, keeping the knees as straight as you can. And then place the hands underneath the feet so that the toes go to the folds of the wrist. And I just want you to gently pull the body away from the toes as you press the feet down into the hands. If you can only get your fingers underneath your toes, that's okay as well. And you just lift the body away from those hands. Then lift the feet, take the hands out. Gently roll the spine all the way up to standing. Let's end off with a little neck stretch. Reach the right arm up. Grab the left ear. Take the head over to the side. Keep looking forward. Then turn the nose to the armpit. Pull the back of the head forward. And release it. Reach the left arm up. Grab the right ear. Gently take that head over to the side. Turn the nose to the armpit. Pull the back of the head forward. And then gently release it. Reach those arms up. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. Reach up and over and give that arm a little bit of a pull. And then come back to the center. Grab the other wrist and pull that arm over to the side. Come back to the center. Reach the arms up, down to your sides. Close your eyes. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale to lower. And again, inhale to lift. And exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the shoulders. Grow tall out of the hips. Pull the stomach away from the tights. And relax into all of those muscles that you've just stretched out. Then slowly open your eyes. Well done.